students, today we are going to learn about potential neutral electric dipole. So, in previous chapter, I have already taught you about what is dipole. Okay, so dipole is nothing but combination of two charges, that is one positive and one negative, separated by a distance twice a or twice l, whatever you can consider here. Okay, so first of all, let us draw the diagram of an electric dipole with a position p, where we are going to calculate the potential energy. Okay, potential energy of an electric dipole. So let us draw the dipole. So, see my dear students, here we have total distance between the 2 point charges plus q and minus q is twice a, and we consider a midpoint in origin, that is at O. Okay, so from O point means from the origin to the distance of point P is r. Okay, and from the positive charge plus q, from the positive charge plus q to the point P, the distance is r1, and from the negative charge minus q, the distance of point P is r2. Okay, so is it clear? Okay, so now let us calculate the potential difference between the point P and the electric dipole. Okay, point P and the electric dipole. So beta, in previous chapters, that is in electrostatics, you learned about that electric field obeys the law of superposition. Sorry, the electric field obeys the superposition principle. Okay, so as the electric field obeys the law, sorry, the principle of superposition, the principle of superposition, then the potential energy, then as the electric field obeys the principle of superposition, and the potential energy is the work done by the electric field. So the potential energy also obeys the principle of superposition. Okay, means what it is saying, that as you know in your previous chapter you already have the knowledge about it, that electric field obeys the principle of superposition Hartree-Fock, you can say that the total electric field of any system of charges is nothing but the sum of the individual electric field of the total system of charges. Okay, so here as the electric field obeys the principle of superposition and electric potential is nothing but the work done by the electric field. Okay, so the potential energy also obeys the principle of superposition. So as it is obeying principle of superposition, you can say the potential energy of an electric dipole. Potential energy of an electric dipole is sum of the total potential energy of the charges individually q, positive q and negative q. So you can write potential energy V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by r1 minus q by r2. Okay, you can already write. Okay, so what is it is the expression of potential energy of an electric dipole. Now you cannot only write here, you have to calculate the what is the value of r1 and r2. Okay, and you will have to put the value of r1 and r2 in this expression, and from that you can calculate the actual potential energy of an electric dipole. So देखो by geometry you can write, by geometry you can write, if we consider this one, if we consider this triangle, then you can write what you can write, r1 square equal to r square plus a square minus r square plus a square minus twice a r cos theta. Okay, minus twice a r cos theta you can write by geometry if we consider only this triangle. Okay, and similarly for the second triangle where the minus q is located, you can also write r2 square equal to r square plus a square plus twice a r cos theta. Okay, okay, you can write. Okay, now in class 11 you already have studied about the binomial theorem. Okay, now let us calculate the actual value of r1 and r2 by using binomial theorem. Now we are considering binomial theorem here. Okay, so I am trying to explain here. R1 square equal to, you can write r square, you can take common, 1 plus a square by r square minus twice a by r cos theta. Okay, now dear students, as r is very greater than a, you can see here what is the value of a. A is very less than r as compared to r. The value of r is very greater than a. So you can neglect. So we can neglect a square by r square. Okay, so our final expression will be r square into 1 minus twice a by r cos theta. Okay, now if we write this 1 by r1, you can write 1 by r1 equal to 1 by r into 1 minus twice a by r, sorry, twice a by r cos theta whole power minus half. Okay, now in this equation you have to put binomial theorem. What is your binomial theorem? If suppose that 1 plus x whole power minus half is one of the expression, then if you have to divide it into according to binomial theorem, you can write 1 minus half x plus the next value. Okay, so this formula we have to use here only. Okay, this formula we have to use here. So after using it, you can write 1 by r, 1 plus a by r cos theta. Okay, this is the value of 1 by r1, and similarly 1 by r2 equal to, you can write 1 by r 1 minus a by r cos theta. Okay. Now simply you have to put these two values 1 by r1 and 1 by r2 in this expression. In this expression 1, you have to put these two values 1 by r1 and 1 by r2. Okay. So here you can put. Now you can write v equal to so q by 4 pi epsilon naught into, right here, 1 by r into 1 plus a by r cos theta minus 1 by r into 1 plus a by r, sorry, this one is negative cos theta. Okay. Now please simplify it. So after simplifying it, we can write here 1 by 4 q by 4 pi epsilon naught. You can write 1 by r plus a by r square cos theta minus 1 by r plus a by r square cos theta. Okay. Now you can cancel 1 by r, 1 by r. So your final expression will be q by 4 pi epsilon naught into twice a by r square cos theta. Okay. Now you know it very well that the momentum vector of an electric dipole is small p, magnitude of momentum vector, small p equal to q into twice a. Okay. Q is the charge and twice a is the distance between the two point charges of the dipole. So you can write this portion is p. So you can write here p cos theta 4 by epsilon naught r square. Okay. Now if you want to express it by vector term, you can write p vector dot r cap 4 by epsilon naught r square. So this is the expression of the